Just do that, I guess. You, Wazi, are gonna heal Lloyd's blind because Lloyd will get a turn before the Drakes hit. Risha, you weren't even the one blinded. What the heck? Ooh, easy rush. Even better.
Yes.
I mean, like... Yeah. Don't get my waifu. Who do you think you are? I'm gonna do this anyway. What could possibly go wrong? We got this in the bag. Look at these turns. Rishi, I swear, if you miss this, I'm benching you. Okay, good. You're saved. Oh, you know what? For resisting it, it actually did a decent amount. Oh, raging spin. Yeah, I mean... I don't know, just use your gun. I should have actually tried out Divine Crusade. Didn't I set that as the S-Break? I think I did, but I want to change it. Might as well take advantage. Yo, it's so awesome. It's really unfortunate that Ellie has a heal S-Craft, so I'm gonna want the healing one as the S-Break, but that is such a cool one. It sucks that I'm probably not gonna use that one all that much. But it is one of the prettiest ones. I don't know what my favorite S-Craft would be, but... it's definitely one of the best. Yo, Emerald Gem, that's going on Ellie. Absolutely. But yeah, it's really unfortunate. I'm not going to be using Divine Crusade all that much, but it's one of the coolest ones. Oh, is it because I already have Evade 3? This would have to take out Evade 3. Yo, Thunder Cyclone! Let's go! I remember using that move in Zero. Rishia? I talked about this last stream. Rishia is like middle of the road. I don't think she's bad, but there are a lot of... She's a fan favorite, and I don't see... Well, I do see why. I think I know the reason people like Rishia, and I feel like it's her character design, if you know what I mean. I think Rishia is fine. She's like middle of the road. She's like neat. She's definitely not my favorite. Like, she's a lot of people's favorites, which... Other than, like, her character design and, like, her, obviously, the fan service design, I don't see why. I really don't. She's not bad, though. I just, like, I don't care about her as much as I care about other characters. No, goodbye. I said this, I talked about it last stream, where I think Rishi is overrated. I think gameplay, I don't really care about gameplay-wise. I think she has some really cool moves, though. I think gameplay-wise, she's probably one of the best. personally. If I used characters based on like gameplay only, I would consider her like probably one of the best. She's really cool. She's got like a cool fighting style, definitely. But the reason I'm using her is because she came so late. Like I could easily be like, oh, let me just use my top threes like Randy or Tio, but we had little time with Rishia, so I'm kind of making it up to Rishia by using her right now, just for the rest of the game. And because she's a really cool, like, gameplay-wise party member. So I'm just using her because I'm like, oh, we just got her. We haven't really used her as much as, like, Randy or Tio, so I'm like, use Rishia. Although the game might force me to use another character, because Trails does that sometimes. So if they do... Yo, Grail Locket. I was wondering when we were going to get that. If they do force us, obviously we'll take her out, probably. Unless there's a time we have to use Rishia or something. But as long as I get freedom with the party members, this is my team. This is the team. Lloyd, Ellie, Wazi, Rishia. As long as I get the choice. If I need to use, like, Tio or Randy for a specific part, Randy, I can see them being, like, for maybe, like, fighting Shirley or something. But if I do, then I'll just take someone out temporarily. How am I doing on cast you? We're so close to getting the time I need. We're really close to getting the time quartz I need. We're literally 4 short. Quite literally 4 short. See, he has one more slot that isn't level 2. That's funny. Wait. Okay. That's what I thought. Water gem. Would put this on Tio, but we're not using Tio. Because we're not using... If I'm not using Tio for much of the game, if at all, right now I should probably give the water gem to someone else. I feel like giving Wazi or Rishia some water arts would be a good idea. Maybe Rishia. We can have her heal or something with her arts. I don't think that'd be the worst call. Hydro cannon. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and you have breath. That's even better. Yeah, something like that. And then maybe slap on an HP. We don't need this hair. Oh, I see. I already have the HP. I would have to put, like, effort or something. Or shield. Give me, like, shield 2. Yeah, and that way you could have Athelis and whatever Aqua Mirage is. Alright, something like that. I'm gonna be back here because we want to get the cast 2, and I'll probably upgrade more slots. And I think we're done with Monster Quest right now. By the way, my D-pad's working great, by the way. I haven't had any drift. All these are done. Perfect. So we can hit up the Stargazer Tower after buying some items. We don't need all this space. This is a lot of space. We don't need all of it. And Mirage. Definitely exchange some of that for Mira. I'd have plenty hot pot. I should see what these dishes. Ooh, peddler's noodles. I should see what these dishes do, if I can. Turn page. CP plus 25. So not heavenly noodles, but it's close to heavenly noodles. It's like worse. This cures burn, which is... We haven't really run into burn all that much. What I really want is Celestial Bombs. Give me a few of these. Definitely some EP charges. We used a lot recently. And then some Tyrol bombs and Tira bombs. The Jaeger section in Michelin was annoying item-wise. I think I'm good on dishes. I don't want to mess with that now. She could be forced to fight Shirley. Oh, that's right. Shirley and Rishia have a connection. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. If they force me to use Rishia, like I said, I'm gonna use Rishia if the game allows me to for the rest of the game, so that's cool. It's really only if they allow me... If they force me to use, like, Randy or Tio, then I'll need to take someone out. Is what it comes down to. Where's Stargazer again? It's... They said mains, didn't they? Oh, Moon Temple's where we're going, not Stargazer. I forgot. Moon is where Campanella was. But, you know, it's fine if they force me to use Rishia, because Rishia is already, like, my pick for who I'm using for the rest of the game. It's really only if they force me to use, like, Randy, Tio, or something. Or Noelle, but I doubt they will. Then I'll have to be like, alright, well, I have to take someone out temporarily. So, you know. I'm gonna use this team when I get a choice, basically. I want to just go through the game with this team for the rest of the game. And the only way I won't is if the game doesn't allow me to, for some reason. What level are you? 83. Ow. It's Soul Blade. Yeah, Sky had you... That's true, actually. Sky was a case of, like, you can only have 4 party members. There were no reserve members. So I feel like this game won't do that. Because didn't Cold Steel have moments where you had to have characters in the party, but not, like, using them in your team? So this game might be more like Cold Steel. That might just be because Sky didn't have a reserve. You're right. Cold Steel, you just had to have them with you. Because Cold Steel, you can't take everyone with you. I think I remember for, like, for Duvali, you need to use, like, for the Duvali fight in the Infernal Castle, you need to, like, have Laura with you or something. But yeah. Goodbye? Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Lloyd, Ellie, Wazi, Rishia. For the rest of the game. This is unnecessary, but I'm gonna do it. Need Laura for the fight? I thought she was giving character growth. Oh, maybe she was. I don't know. I probably used her too. I don't remember. Fee probably had to be used. I was probably thinking of Fee. She probably had to be used for the Xeno and Leo fight. For obvious reasons. But my point is, they, Cold Steel had those sections. Whether you got more character growth for the, whether you got more character stuff for them, or it was basically required. Which makes sense, because they wanna, like... My biggest pet peeves in games is when they let you pick a party, and when you don't have to use the characters, because they normally make dialogue really stale, and it's kind of like, oh, like, they can't really use the full potential of, like, the character connections. Normally, I don't like games telling me to use characters, but in JRPGs, with free party control, I want them to force me to use the character. Or at least remind me of some kind, or give you something for using a character connected to someone, because then it's like, oh yeah, you miss out on character growth if you don't use them. That's Ouroboros' crest. The door appears to have been sealed off by some kind of power. Look over there. There's the bell. That bell. We just gotta stop that thing from resonating, right? You're welcome to try, at least. My oh my, our meddling little Meister must have pointed you this way, didn't he? Perhaps the definitive Gordius class units angered him. Or could it have been the attack on Arkansas? Yeah, I don't think anyone would link with Campanella, so Campanella I could probably use whoever I want. As well as Aryan Rod, I doubt anyone would be linked to them. The only one I can really see is Shirley. Maybe Shirley will be like you have to use Randy, or have Randy and Risha. But again, if the game is just like, we're gonna have all the characters with us, I'm pretty sure, so I don't think it really matters. It was less angered and more pissed out of his mind, I'd say. You reap what you sow? Well, that's no fair. Why should I have to pick up the tab for the professor and the Jaegers? But oh well, I guess that's life. If you're here, you must be looking to have some fun. Let's get the party started, shall we? Archaisms. These are Lior Gun Easy. For the Society's location defense archaisms. Who cares? Either way, we're sending them to the scrap heap. Right. Ow. Hi. Is this part wind? That's interesting. Avoid attack to the protective wall of water. Yo, this is actually really cool. I might actually use this to get some dodges. Enigma Kudo. Ah, well. Get him, Lloyd. Oh, we got burst. It's so over. Not gonna use it right now, though. Do not think it's necessary. You also have breath. I didn't realize. Enigma Kudo. Oh no, my burst is running out. That was pointless. Alright, burst ran out, but it's like almost built up. It's close to being built up again. Is that the only move you know? Like, come on. I'm just gonna go for the Thunder Cyclone and kind of hope and pray it works. Wazi, you battle scope. Oh, I'm too far, rip. Yeah, whatever, do this. Yes. This did a lot. Tio, you're here to help. Right, HP Regen, Craft Guard, pretty good. Tio also has one of the best support skills. That is, they have two, so they don't always... You don't rely on support skills. Oh, wait, that's your weakness. I bet. You don't rely on support skills because they're really random and arbitrary, and they have two. So, that's not really something to rely on, but like, if you ever get lucky, then Tio's got your back. Maybe have you heal LEZP. Dodge. Wazi's a gamer. Do this and we'll have an Akash Garm ready. I can reach you from here? What the heck? Done. Keep building up that burst. There we go. Now we got the burst ready. You can toggle crafts or support crafts on and off. Oh, so like Tales of. You could toggle those on and off. That's cool. I'm definitely going to do that then. What good game design. I'm definitely going to look at that when we're done with this. Because there's certain support crafts I don't want the AI to bother using. Rishia. Sparkle. Alright, Sparkle doesn't do a lot, but Thunder Cyclone does. And you don't have enough for it, which blows. Have a Divine Crusade ready. And a Rising Sun. It's so over. I gotta change your S break too. I want Aura Rain for your S break. It's just objectively the better S break. Oh, didn't know about it until after you beat the game. That sucks. It always sucks when you finish a game and you realize the game mechanic exists and you're like, oh, I wish I could have taken advantage of that. Oh, you guys are dummy thick. Please die. Archaisms are always thick in Trails games. I still remember fighting the big ones in Cold Steel. Most of the Ouroboros members had like the Archaisms helping them, which made the fights drag. Maybe not drag, but it made them long. Despite the large HP pools already, but the Archaisms just added on to that. You're probably thinking, Nova, you don't care that Ellie died? It's fine, she got the Divine Crusade off, and I have lots of these. Ellie dying is, like, irrelevant. Other than the fact that, like, you know, she's Ellie. So... Why does that have such stupid range? Whatever, I win. No, I guess level 4. More gold, more earth.